Why is it that sometimes your life looks completely fine on the surface? You have a job, you have people around you, you are needed, you are doing everything you're supposed to do, and yet, in a quiet moment, something feels empty, not sadness, not a breakdown, just a strange absence, like you're not fully there in your own life. Why is it that in so many relationships you are the thoughtful one, the easy one, the one who never creates problems? You read the room, you manage emotions, you keep things smooth, but the more you do this, the more something else begins to disappear. You haven't asked yourself in a long time, what do I actually want? And why is it that the more you are needed, the more you are relied on, the more indispensable you become, the more likely you are to feel empty at the same time. And when no one needs you, even for a moment, you feel a quiet discomfort. Because without those roles, you're not entirely sure who you are. If any of this feels familiar, then this isn't about being too sensitive, and it's not about not being grateful enough. What we're looking at is something deeper and often overlooked. Why some women, in the process of becoming someone who is needed, gradually build their sense of worth and at the same time slowly lose their sense of self. And why this version of being stable, mature, easy to be with, without boundaries, doesn't lead to fulfillment, but to a life where you're doing everything and somehow feeling less and less of yourself. You might recognize this pattern. In your relationships, you're often the one who leans in first. A friend cancels last minute. You say it's okay. A co-worker passes something to you. You take it without much hesitation. Your partner is having a rough day. You step in before they even have to ask. You adjust quickly, almost automatically. You know when to step back, when to do more, when to put your own feelings aside just to keep things steady. From the outside, this all looks natural. You're just easy to be with. But over time, something becomes clearer. You are not needed because of who you are, but because of what you provide. In psychology, this pattern is often rooted in an early belief. Love is conditional. When you make things easier, smoother, less complicated, you feel accepted. But when you express needs or introduce uncertainty, you feel tension. So you learn a quiet exchange. You trade usefulness for love. And for a while it feels safe. As long as you keep giving, the relationship holds. Nothing falls apart. But there's a hidden cost. You stop asking a critical question, what am I giving because I genuinely want to? And what am I giving because I'm afraid to lose the connection? The more you give, the harder it becomes to stop. Because the moment you pause, something rises to the surface. If I'm no longer this useful, will they still stay? And that question, quiet, unspoken, is where the pattern really takes hold. After a while, this pattern stops feeling like a choice. It becomes automatic. Before you even enter a situation, you're already doing something in the background. You scan, then you adjust. Imagine walking into a small gathering. Within seconds, you notice who feels off, who's more sensitive, what tone the room is in, what topics are safe, and which ones to avoid. You don't consciously think it through, but your body already knows what to do. You soften your tone. You choose your words more carefully. You reshape what you are about to say, just enough to make it easier for others to receive. To everyone else, it's just a normal, relaxed interaction. But for you, it's constant fine-tuning. In psychology, this is often described as over-adaptation. You continuously adjust your thoughts, your emotions, and your behavior based on subtle feedback from others, all to keep the environment stable. And in the short term, it works. You avoid conflict. You rarely make people uncomfortable. You become someone others find easy, reliable, and safe. But over time, something quieter begins to happen. You experience less and less of yourself without adjustment. Your words are filtered, your reactions are edited, even your emotions are softened before they fully form. And eventually a shift appears. You're still present, still responding, still participating in everything around you, but not fully. You're there, just not as yourself. And when that state continues, emptiness doesn't arrive suddenly, it slowly settles in. This doesn't happen all at once. It's not a dramatic change, it's a quiet drift. You're still living your life, still working, still showing up in your relationships, still responding to everything you're supposed to. From the outside, nothing seems wrong. You are dependable, stable, the person people trust. But internally, something begins to shift. You have fewer and fewer moments where something feels clearly yours. More often, you're just moving along with what needs to be done. What's expected gets done. What's asked gets answered. What needs to be carried gets carried. No one is forcing you, but over time, you stop placing yourself first. In psychology, this is closely related to internalized expectations. When you consistently shape yourself around external responses, those expectations don't stay outside. They become your inner voice. You no longer need someone else to tell you what's acceptable. You already know. So your life continues to look perfectly reasonable. Your choices are safe. Your path makes sense. Everything moves in a direction that avoids disruption. But underneath that, there's a quiet question. How much of this is actually mine? Sometimes you feel it briefly, that strange sense that you've been moving forward, but not entirely in your own direction. You didn't do anything wrong. You just kept placing yourself a little further back each time, until one day you're no longer just adjusting to fit relationships. You've become the version of yourself that is easiest to keep, and the part of you that is real becomes quieter and quieter, until even you don't hear it very often anymore. By now, you may be starting to see it more clearly. The problem was never that you're too sensitive, and it was never that you're not independent enough. It's this: you've been using yourself to hold a relationship together. You notice what others feel. You adjust before anything breaks. You step in before anyone even has to ask. That's not weakness. That's awareness. What exhausts you is not that you see, it's that you feel responsible for everything you see. You don't allow disappointment, you don't allow tension, you don't allow yourself to be the one who lets someone down. So you adjust, you soften, you reduce your own needs just enough to keep everything running smoothly. And from the outside, it works. But underneath, there's a cost you keep paying quietly, because not everything you notice needs to be handled. Not every emotion needs your response. Not every expectation needs to be fulfilled. When you begin to allow some things to remain unmet, your mind finally has space to slow down. You can still care. You can still show up when it truly matters. But you no longer have to lose yourself to maintain the connection. You can choose to understand without absorbing, to care without disappearing. That is what a boundary is, not distance, not coldness, but the ability to stay present without losing yourself. And when that shift happens, the relationship doesn't fall apart. It becomes more real. Because real love was never about constantly proving that you deserve to stay. It is this, to be in the relationship and still remain someone who belongs to yourself. This is happy psychology. May you understand yourself with more clarity and meet change without losing who you are. See you next time.